Hello guys and girls, John Moore with you again, and we're doing an update this time. An update on the Panzer Wagon for Ausf D and my current progress on it, and we'll see what I've done so far. Oh, let's put the cover of the box away. Excuse the wigglies, moving the camera. There we go. You should be able to see what I'm doing from there. Now, I have all the wheels on their pegs, ready for priming, painting, fiddling, whatever you need to do to them. And same with the drive sprocket and the return roller, that's what they're called, bits and pieces. As you can see, there's quite nice detail on those, and they'll be painted up quite nice. And the tub, and as usual I have the hole here in the bottom. It was only a small one this time, just needed a small bit of filling with a little bit of styrene in there. Holes in the bottom filled, and under here filled as well. Just a slight little bit, it wasn't really necessary, but I just wanted to do it anyway, and I just used little bits of styrene in place, and it worked. Just cleaned off around kind of that. Fit wise, it was absolutely perfect, just clipped together. The reason this piece here is kind of a bright green color, I used my liquid green stuff, and it's just to give it a bit of a texture, so when I paint it, it's got that that rusty texture to the exhausts, and that's what I've done on those. Now I've watched a couple of videos on different people making this, and just to get hints, tips, see if there's any problems with the makings of it or anything like that. And the best one that I found that's out there, especially if you're a young modeler and you're starting to get into modeling, you get one of these kits, or even thinking about getting into modeling and thinking of getting a kit, and like, is there a good step by step? There is. And if you go into Brett G's site, I'll put a link below in the description box for this video, and Brett does literally a step by step, explains everything video on making of this kit. He doesn't go into any of the filling holes or stuff like that. He just keeps it purely for the beginner, and hints and tips on, and not just hints and tips, but explanations as to why you do various little bits and pieces. So it's very, very good. I picked up a hint myself from it, believe it or not. When you paint these, paint all the tips of the sprockets. You painted them silver, and it saves trying to do the weathering afterwards. And the same with around here. He painted the guides and them, or the edges of the wheels silver as well, where it would be worn and used. And I thought it was fabulous. I'd never done that, and I'll be using it. I'll be doing it from now on, Brett. Thank you very much for that one. But anyway, that's basically all I've done. Just a little quick update. I still have plenty to do. Most of my time, as you can see, I've been fiddling around with this, and just filling it up. I know there's no real need to fill it up. I'm not going showing the bottom of it. It was just more of an exercise in practice and filling and sanding and things like that. Not that I need much practice in sanding, but with the filling, yeah, because I've tried a couple of different types of fillers and I was never happy with them until I found this stuff. Ta-da! Mr. White Putty. And it's brilliant. When I used it first, I said, this stuff is as tacky as hell, and oh god, it won't go into place, it keeps coming up. And then I realised it's water soluble, so I just put a blob sort of in the corner, in 2 or 3 little spots there, then get a Q-tip, wet it, rub it up and down the thing, and it'll push it right into the seam and give it a nice clean finish. So once I realised that, I said, brilliant, excellent. I was happy as a pig in that watery stuff that they usually slap around in. Anyway, enough of that. there we go. That's as far as I've got. We'll be doing more, obviously, because I'm not just going to leave it like that. I'll let you know, and catch you up in the next one. Just a quick 5-minute video, just to show you I'm still alive and I'm still fiddling away. Catch up in the next one, lads. Be nice to each other.